Good afternoon. Welcome to UDC Lacrosse as we get ready for the start of the ECC opener for the Firebirds taking on the Molloy College Lions here at UDC Sportsplex. UDC coming off a 14-12 win over Caldwell. Molloy has dropped their last three on the season. They come in with 7 games under their belt at 2-5 on the year. UDC 1-2 so far. We're going to get started here momentarily as we're awaiting the playing of the national anthem, followed by the starting lineups as the teams are lining up, getting ready to play this one. UDC today will be in the home whites, the black and red trim. Molloy will be in the maroonish and white new numbers today as the Lions, again, come in here with a 3-game losing skid, but tried to right the ship today here in the opener. Referees awaiting us to get started here. Molloy a little banged up today. Their leading scorer is out of this game with an injury. Mikey Roden, he won't be in the lineup. Also, their starting face-off man, Sean Daly, also out in this game. As we've seen UDC today trying to take advantage of that perhaps, and already 2 evenly matched teams with Molloy picked 4th in the conference, UDC picked 6th in the preseason polling. And again here today on the grass field, a little bit wet, a little bit choppy perhaps after a little rain this week. We'll see how it holds up today here in the natural grass. Obviously Molloy comes in here mostly playing on turf this season, so this will be a new experience for them today. All right, we're going to pause here as playing of the national anthem will be coming up, and we'll get to our starting lineups.
Let's just go with it.
Facing off against the Molloy College Lions. And now we'll have the playing of our national anthem, followed by the playing of the Canadian national anthem. starting lineup for the Lions. Number
Welcome to
2,
UDC's
Ryan
Lacrosse
Downey.
as we get ready for men's
Number
action today.
12,
Scott Jackson here with you at the
Diamato.
Firebird Sportsplex. Let's get to the starting
Drew
lineups first for the Molloy College Lions. Starting at attack, number 12, Mike D'Amato. Number 42, Robert Gazzano. Number 2, Ryan Downing. At the midfield position, it's number 1, Brian Delberto. Number 97, Chris Delaney. Number 40, Brian Ford. Face-off man will be Jordan Abu today. Also on defense, number 25, Sal Iadesio. Number 41, Liam Linden. Number 83, Edward McCann IV. And goalie will be number 23, Christian Michaels today for Molloy. UDC up front, it'll be number 14, Joseph Cody. Number 3, Jay Jackson, the junior, make that the freshman out of Princeton, New Jersey. Eric Boko, the senior from Silver Spring, Maryland, with 3 goals in the season. Middies, number 8, Kendall Jones. Senior 5'9" from Huntersville, North Carolina. Transfer from Belmont Abbey College. Midfield, Xander Torres, number 0 from Canada. Also number 1, Jacob Saunders at the biddy position from Silver Spring, Maryland, Paint Branch High School. And face-off man, Carnell Lofton Jr., freshman out of Middletown, Delaware. Going at about a 59% rate this year. Will be your Fogo today. Defense, number 15, Carson Gregory, the junior from British Columbia. Number 23, Nolan Ross, the freshman from British Columbia. Also number 22, Gerald Futrell from Montclair, New Jersey. And in goal, number 5, Matthew Miller, the sophomore from Smyrna High School, making the start today for UDC. As you mentioned, number 33, Carnell Lofton in the face-off circle. And Arbua for Molloy. And Lofton chasing it. Can he pick up the grounder? Grounder still loose, and UDC for a moment had it. Now a clean possession for Molloy. And heading up is Chris Delaney, number 97. He dumps it off at an errant pass. The chase is on there with Ryan Downing fighting for it. For UDC, that's 22, Gerald Futrell over there with a long stick. Also with the long stick for UDC, Nolan Ross, who gets it, clears it up. Good pass there to Jacob Saunders, who throws it ahead. To Bahana. And it's still loose. Excuse me, Kendall Jones, the LSM there. And pulled away from Linden, played back to the goalie. Michaels sends it across. And now the clear is on for Molloy. The Lions get it over, with Brian Ford taking it in. Trying to get the touch, and he does as he pushes it ahead to Downing on the left side. Downing now moves it over to X, to D'Amato. D'Amato coming around the far side, flips it back to Ford. Moving it over and losing it for a moment and gaining possession back. Molloy. Downing trying to make the move from X. Whips it around, gets in trouble, loses it, and it's picked up, saved. That's Del Gierno, and there's a goal. Wow. Kind of a broken play goal for Brian Ford, his 8th of the season. Ford ends up getting the goal on kind of a broken play from Molloy, and they're off to an early 1-0 lead. 13:21 to go in the first. So once again, Lofton getting ready for the face-off, this time against Dre Alexis. And Lofton able to win it again. Lofton off to a good start this year. Well, technically didn't win the first face-off. It was really more about UDC not being able to pick up grounders there. Eric Boko on offense on the right side. He's going to move it over to Jay Jackson Jr. Jacob Saunders out there as well on the offense right now. Torres picks it up after losing it for a moment. He's able to regain possession. Julian Shem is out there, number 10. The Shem brothers on the team. More on that in a bit. Jay Jackson obviously got a lot of size there. One of the things Coach Roger Colbert mentioned to me today was this is a Molloy team that is a bigger team than the others they face, but as he pointed out to me, this is why we get in the weight room. Xander Torres trying to take a shot. As a long one, but it's going to be off, but Boko closest to the ball. UDC retains possession, and there's what appears to be 37 on the shot clock. Because that was not on goal. We'll make that 30 on the shot clock, now 27. So UDC's got to hurry here. Saunders steps back. Now he's going to make a run. Tries the left side alley. Flips it over there. Oh, errant pass. Jackson misses it. And back to the goalie, Michaels. Moves it over to McCann. McCann flipping it ahead to one of his middies, and it's going to be a clear. Not a whole lot of issues there. Placencia got it ahead. Downing there on the right side, or left side rather. D'Amato now trying the right side, turns it back around, back to Downing. Downing looking for some options. Little dodge here. Dish off shot and high and off the mark from Patrick Dempsey. So Dempsey was off the mark after Delberto made a nice little dodge to get some space. Didn't work. Whipping around is Downing. Coming back from the X, switches hands. Then flips it over. Errant pass. D'Amato. Ball's on the ground, but D'Amato picks it up. UDC extending their defense, not trying to let anything easy happen here. Brand Delberto from the top. Looks like he's going to try to take it down the left side alley. Good D from UDC. Help defense. Good job stripping from behind by the Firebirds. Excellent defense, and it pops in the hands of Matthew Miller. I think that from behind was Futrell with the nice play. Oh, UDC is flipping it ahead. Somehow Boko comes away with it. Kind of a desperation play. Worked out okay. And here comes the Firebirds on offense now. After another errant pass and shot. Cote can't keep his feet. Joseph Cody's having some issues out there with this footing. I need to change cleats. Liam Linden's going to throw it ahead. He's got his man coming in, Delaney. Delaney flips it ahead and into the offensive zone. Here we go once again for a Lions possession. D'Amato, who's been busy. Try the left side. Now from X, here comes D'Amato. Back out to Placencia. Delaney warded off on the right side alley. Good defense from the Firebirds. And a turnover, potentially, if UDC can pick up the ball. They do. Nolan Ross flipping it ahead to Jordan Shem. Shem dodges, slips. Wow, somehow kept his footing. Boy, that is really, turf is rough out there. Flipping it ahead to Jacob Saunders. Heading, making a push quickly to Boko, who was not able to handle it. Excuse me, that wasn't Saunders. Thought I saw a 1, that was a 7. Cateau, Wesley Cateau out there. That's Wesley Cateau with the ball. Attacking towards the crease with the shot. It's going to be errant, but it's going to stay in. What's it called? Let's say white in the crease. Cateau did get in the crease in the end, so costs UDC a possession after Boko had run it down. So Christian Michaels flips it over to McCann, who loses it. Here comes UDC on the attack. Oh, bulling his way through is Jay Jackson. But Jackson loses it, but he picks it back up. Ball still loose in front of the crease. Able to pick it up and changing direction and shooting. It's, oh, off the mark. Cody, oh. Thought Cody had it. Boy, that was really chopped up in front of that goal. That field, this is going to be interesting going this direction all day. UDC getting the short end of it now. The field. McCain bringing it up on the left here on the near side. Throws it across, misses his man. Oh, there's a big hit. No call, yes. The ref furthest away throws the flag, and that is going to be on Joseph Cody. So UDC is going to go man down here with 8:30 to go and a eventful first quarter, but just one goal so far, 1-0. A lot of back and forth at this point. Firebirds, a couple good chances, just footing issues and shooting issues. So now they're going to be a man down. To the cross check. Unnecessary 1 minute is the official call. Del Giarno got it started. There's Del Giarno back with the ball, moving it around. Good ball movement here from Molloy. Back to Downing, who comes off of his X position, flips it across. Really quick ball movement, and there's a good defensive play by UDC, and Ross still alive, though. Good pushed out. Delaney. Nicely done there defensively from the Firebirds. Kendall Jones out there playing LSM. Really getting after it. There's a drop ball. We got another penalty coming up here on UDC, I believe. Oh, boy. Ball still loose. There's a shot, an errant shot at that. And another penalty on the Firebirds. Coming off this time will be Nolan Ross. Oh, boy. It's going to get interesting here for the Firebirds. Xavier Harris is going to have to come in to give him an extra stick, extra pole. So UDC now. It's going to have to play 6-on-4. It's a slash on Ross. So it's a little 6-on-4 opportunity here and just easily done. Really good tic-tac passing and another goal for Brian Ford, it looks like. Yes, Brian Ford on the goal. So 2-man up goal makes it 2-0 with 7:28 to go in the first. No way to make a business. Can't play 2 down. Expect good things to happen. So UDC with the goal, everybody's back to even strength. Everybody clears the box, so we're back to 6-on-6. There's a good face-off win by Lofton. Gets taken down. I mean, what's the delay on the penalty? Finally, the official furthest away from the play saw it. Wow. Not really sure what number 100's doing up there, but Laser Eye Center perhaps in his future. So 30-second penalty coming up on Brendan McDonough for taking out Cardell Lofton after the faceoff win. Lofton's been good in this circle so far. UDC fresh shot clock. Opportunity for 30 seconds. Up a man. Kendall Jones stays out there with the LSM stick. Boca. Cody, who was in the box a little while ago. Xander Torres over to Jones. Back to Torres. UDC trying to move it up quickly over there to errant pass from Jacob to Jacob Saunders, goes over and back, and that's probably going to kill most of the penalty. So now Molloy just has to be smart with it here. An unfortunate turn of events for UDC on the man-up advantage. Somebody lost some laundry. There's a glove on the field. So I think we're back to even strength. The penalty's over. So UDC, unfortunately, not able to do much with that. So Nick Del Giarno was the one who lost his glove. Del Giarno moves it. Del Giarno flipping it out. A lot of new personnel out there. Adam Heyman right now trying to run down the alley. Flips it over right in front of the goal. Oh, one around to the world shot. Missed by Delaney. Delaney picks it back up. Gets it over to Del Giarno at the X position. Being defended by Kendall Jones. Errant pass picked up by UDC. And headed the other way, Xander Torres. Torres fakes the pass. Instead, gets a touch. Smartly gets the ball in play. So UDC now in business on offense. See what they could do with it. Not had a ton of possession time so far as Jeffrey Vo is out there from Silver Spring, Maryland. Wesley Cateau with the ball. The far side of the field, flipping it over to Julian Shim. Julian Shim from the X takes a shot in the head, says, come on, I got this. Can try to spin off the short stick, flips it out. And there's, again, some turf issues for UDC. As Ariba had fallen down. Ariba able to keep his footing. Ariba getting over to Boko. At 34 on the shot clock. Still got a little time here for UDC. Cody from the X position. Makes a cut, looking for some cutters. Can't find one. Somehow keeps the possession. Ball on the ground. Boko able to flip it up. Now it's Aaron in the air. Can Jones run it down? No, his stick's on the ground. No, it's not his stick. It's a defender's stick who's laying on the ground. We got an injured player, and we're going to have to get a timeout. Ooh. Now, getting to his feet. Edward McCann, the fourth, looks to be okay. Fortunately. Scary situation there. It's kind of the splits in that turf that has been unforgiving, just coming out from under his feet. So 5:01 to go here in this first. It's a 2-0 game for the visitors from Molloy College. The Lions come in trying to end a 3-game losing skid. UDC, some good possession time. There's not a lot of good opportunity shot-wise, though. There's another penalty coming up on the Firebirds. Jeffrey Vo is going to be called for that one. Wow. Been a tough first quarter for the Firebirds. Delberto dumps it off, and there's going to be a shot attempt, and that's going to be high from Egan. So Jack Egan high with the shot, but once again, we're going to see the Lions with a man advantage as UDC has lost Vo to the penalty box. A slash, and it's a 1-minute variety. These are killers for UDC. Down 2 men so far, give up a goal there. Downing quickly back to Sensia. And there's a shot from way out. Come on. Picking it up. Been fought for. And Ross somehow gets it. Flips it over to the goalie, Miller. Wow, that was a little dangerous. Oh, no, disaster potentially here. But another good save. Oh, no, turned over. Downing now with an empty net. But nobody was there. Downing now back to X, being chased by Kendall Jones, who did a good job recovering there. UDC was so close to the clear, but pass to Gregor was errant from Miller, and there's a nice opportunity again for a Gordon goal, and that's a Ford goal, 40 has got 3 already. So it's a 3-0 game with 3:53 to go, and it has been the Brian Ford show. Came in here with 7 goals, now he's got 10 on the season. Ford with 3 goals today from Northport, New York, St. Dominic's High School. He's putting an imprint on this game early. Ford, a senior midi. Once again, Lofton. I mean, Lofton is winning possession time for UDC. Problem is, they have not taken advantage of it. He's winning, gaining that first possession, but they're doing nothing with it, and that's part of the problem. Passes like that are not helping the cause. That one thrown away. Ahead of Torres. So now with the clear, Liam Linden coming up here the near side. Nicely dotted it. Over to Heyman. Paul Henke with it. Paul Henke now going to pull it out. Flips it back to Heyman. Adam Heyman, the sophomore. Hyman. Just read my board here. Delberto now. Brian Delberto tries the left side alley. He's going to shoot it into some traffic. Hits it. Maybe his teammate's back. Picked up by Ross. Somebody took the shot there, but it wasn't the goalie. Nice clear by UDC. Shem ahead. Shem back, retreating. Here comes Jacob Saunders. Dodging through some traffic over to Cody. He's going to get a touch for UDC. So UDC in the offensive zone now. See if they can do something with it. Vo behind the goal. Flips it out to Boko. Back to Shem. And there's a shot for Cody. Goal! Cody from point blank. Good ball movement from UDC to cut into the deficit. Now 3-1 with 2:09 left in this first. Look at ball movement there from UDC. Kept it hot. Got Cody a great opportunity from the right side, point blank range, as he beats Christian Michaels for the first time today. Freshman from Smithtown, New York, Baldwin High School, UMBC transfer. See if Carnell Lofton can keep it going. This time, not clean, but he picks it up. Oh, takes a shot. And UDC with possession. Here comes Torres. Torres flipping it ahead to Vo. Vo with some dodging. Some fancy footwork from Vo, who's going to run it towards X. Vo from behind the goal. Cuts back. Quickly to Boko. Boko shot and goal! Vo to Boko. Suddenly 3-2. UDC, 2 straight goals. Boko from Vo. Beautifully done. You just saw Vo. Once the clear was made off the face-off win, Vo was just... He was very deliberate about what he wanted to do. Caused a lot of havoc with the quick movement and a great dodge in that slippery turf from behind. Vo to Boko. Boko's 4th goal of the season. Should also mention for Cody, that was his 7th of the year. Again, we've only played, this is game 4. See if Lofton can keep it going, the magic in the circle. And he does. So Lofton again. This time they play it back. It's Kendall Jones, number 8. Walking it up. Jones looking for somebody to flash. He's going to throw the bomb. Literally had this conversation pregame with Coach Colbert about clears and kids throwing like Pat Mahomes out there. Talking about a high school team I watch. He wasn't a fan of it. And his team's doing it now. So 1:31 to go here in the first. 3-2 game. UDC with some life, but unfortunate missed opportunity there. See if they can get it back here. Michaels flipping it over to McCann, the 4th. Edward McCann, the 4th. Liam Linden, nice clear. Lost stick there for Torres. And picked up cleanly for UDC. Ariba, straight ahead. Ariba. Behind the goal. Ariba with a nice little counter move. Flips it over to Shem. Back out to Boko. Boko likes to attack from up top. Here comes Boko down the alley. Shot! Oh, heck of a shot, but just a little far to the right, a little off right past Michaels' goal. So 37 seconds to go in this first quarter. It's been an entertaining one. UDC found themselves down 3-0 and have now scored 2 unanswered goals. Nice dodge by Vo. Gets it out. Really good move by Shem. Shoots, and it's wide, but UDC will keep possession. We're gonna have a penalty coming up on Molloy. So it looked like a slash to the head. Curious to see how they call this. It's Brendan McDonough, I believe, that's shorty. No, I'm sorry, is it a cross check? Yeah, McDonough, 32 with a cross check. So a minute. And that'll tack on if they are not able to score here in the end of this first, with just 26 ticks on the clock here in the first. Torres takes it. See if UDC just holds it. They're going to wait for the midi to come out. They're going to keep possession here. Torres. I think they're going to just be happy to start the second quarter with the possession. And that's what they do. So end of 1, it is a 3-2 Molloy lead. And we'll have the start of the second quarter here momentarily. We'll take a quick timeout as well here on the UDC stream. Second quarter underway, UDC with possession. Still about 34 seconds rather, left on the man advantage for the Firebirds. Boko, UDC now going right to left on your screen, and we got a quick whistle. What's the story? There's a clock issue. The clock did not start. I think we'll have to restart the play here. The clock never started. It's supposed to be 26. We'll see what the shot clock goes to. I'm trying to. I think we're at 34 on the shot clock. It should be. Yeah, 34 on the shot clock. Game clock will start now. All right, UDC. Eric Boko trailing 3-2. UDC in the white and the black. Torres going to fire. Oh, what a great save by Michaels. Ground ball picked up by Linden, and then back to the goalie Michaels, who really did a great job to handle that BB from Torres, who tried to bounce it in there and cleared cleanly by Delaney, who's been so good on the midi line with those clears today. So UDC's not going to get anything out of that man advantage, unfortunately, for the Firebirds. And on the field now, Paul Henke to the right side, flips it over to Downing. Downing being chased by Xavier Harris, flips it out. Del Gierno tried the right alley. Good defense from Ross to come up and help to take away that opportunity. Here comes Downing, off slip by Xavier Harris. You got UDC a little bit of a scramble. So possession stays with the Lions with 13:54 to go in this first quarter. And it is now a 27-second shot clock. Excuse me, no, this is a 9 seconds, it looks like. Hard to see with the glare. Is that a 13 or is that a 3? I think that's a 13 on the clock. Doesn't seem like they're in a big hurry. So I'm going to go with 13. It doesn't matter either way. Moot point. Goal from Gazzano. So the first one not for Ford for Molloy makes it a 4-2 advantage for Molloy with 13:40 to go. So Gazzano with the goal. Clean win for Lofton, rather. They go back. It's to Miller. Trying to get this set up. Miller flipping it ahead to Futrell. Futrell makes the run, flips it ahead nicely. And here comes Vo in a hurry. He's making things happen with that speed of his earlier in this game. And there's a shot that is saved by the goalie once again. Michaels been really strong in the pipes. I think it was Torres coming around the corner. Those two hooked up earlier. Excuse me, that was Cote and Vo earlier. Yeah, pulling it back, get over to Downing. It's a drop pass, an errant pass, and that's a turnover by Molloy. Rare mistake for the Lions on offense after Paul Henke and Downing could not connect. So UDC trying to get it out. That's Carson Gregory making the run. Gregory's going to take it over. He's got a man back, but nobody's there. Nobody's home. Oh, miscommunication with him and Ariba. Ariba was not ready for it. Played it back and across from Michaels to Del Gierno. Del Gierno now moves it over to Downing. Which doesn't pull Henke to Downing. Downing back behind the goal. Back to Paul Henke. So Paul Henke now from the X with Gregory marking him. Flips it back to Hyman. Hyman's looking for his man to get open, and he does. Flips it, shots off the post! Off the post from Delaney. Ball's loose. Who's going to come up with it? There's another opportunity. That's a goal. Wow, what a shot. Ripped it was Del Gierno off the turnover. Makes it 5-2, so the deficit's back to 3, where we weren't that long ago, and UDC had done a good job cutting into it. But instead, with 11:48 left in this first half, it's a 5-2 game. And UDC did a nice job to cut it to a 1-goal game after going down 3-0. It was a 3-2 game now, back to 5-2. So some work to do here for the Firebirds once again. Unfortunate. It looked like they had gotten a stop. Ball gets loose. And again, this is Lofton just dominating the face-off circle. They're not doing anything with these possessions consistently. Boutrell flipping it back to Ross. Ross looking for some options. The long stick's going to make the run. Now he flips it over. Oh, this has been a killer right here. These pole-to-pole passes have not been clean. So starting for the Lions is Polhenke. Ryan Polhenke flipping it in to McDonough, who moves it over to Egan. Egan dribbles it down and picked up by Ryan Downing. Back to Polhenke. Polhenke from behind the goal. Looking for some options. Back to Downing. Ryan Downing flips it out to Egan. Egan down the alley. Back to Downing. Flips it across, looking for the cutter. He's got him, and he shoots. And good save by Miller. Ball's still loose, though, in front of the goal, in front of the crease. And, wow. What's the call going to be? Got a player in the crease. Yes, for the Lions. Good break there for UDC. At first, I was wondering if they're going to call something else. And flipped ahead quickly to Jordan Shem. He's making the run, trying to get the touch. Gets it over to Torres, quickly over to Saunders. Boko. So UDC in the offensive zone now. Trying to make something happen. Slow down this train that has been the second quarter of the Molloy Lions, 2 unanswered. After they cut it to a 3-2 deficit right before the end of the first. Here comes Jacob Saunders making a run. He's going to go down the left side alley. Dishes it off. UDC trying to get organized here. That's Maxwell Hainsberry, 21. Hainsberry over to Vo. Vo from the X. Gets it out to Boko. Boko's got one man to make. Missing, shoots, and scores! So Vo to Boko again. So the combination of Vo to Boko has counted for 2 of the UDC goals. And with 9:57 left in this second quarter into the first half, it is a 5-3 game. We got a timeout. Timeout called by Molloy. Nicely done. So Boko picks up the goal. His second of the game. Got 5 on the season. And trying to look at Vo's numbers coming into today. He has actually been a little quiet on the stat sheet, but not today. Prior to today, Vo had no points in the season, appearing in 2 games, and Vo now with the 2 assists today. So good showing from Jeffrey Vo in this one with the 2 assists, both to Eric Boko. So Firebirds showing some fight every time. Looks like Molloy could really extend this thing. They've been able to counterpunch. And now just a 5-3 game with 9:57 to go in this first half. Both teams are pretty closely matched. We felt like coming into this one, it's kind of playing out that way. A stick check penalty during that timeout called on number 5, Ryan Polhenke. of Molloy, so it's going to be UDC possession coming out of the timeout. Up a man. So 1 minute pocket violation for Paul Henke. UDC now, see what they can do with this minute advantage, trailing by 2 goals. Man advantage for the next minute. Xander Torres flips it across, good pass to Saunders. Boca again, oh, this time a little wide. UDC is going to get closest to the ball off the shot and maintain possession. Torres shooting and saved. Really good save by Michaels. Michaels been tough back there. Freshman transfer from UMBC. So UDC, I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything. Oh, deep shot there in possession now. Diamata is going to run it to X, trying to run off the rest of this penalty. And no harm, no foul, it looks like, for the Lions off of the deep pocket penalty that they got. And now it's back to even strength. That's disappointing for UDC. Would have been a big break coming off that goal if they could have gotten one with a man advantage, but they weren't able to cash in there. And here comes Downing. He's been a pest from back behind X. Makes things happen, really orchestrates their offense nicely. And here's an opportunity, and a shot hit saved by Miller. Well done by Miller off of the shot and miss from Placencia. And who's that going to be? Last touch by UDC's Gregory couldn't get it in it. Now he's going to dive in as Diamato's going to pick it up. Diamato flipping it out to Egan. And another opportunity for Placencia, who missed the shot just a minute ago. Diamato, Gregory really getting after him. Egan now will try to spin around. Oh, he does make one man miss, and there's a shot that's low and off as Futrell did a pretty good job to recover and kind of swat from behind. And Miller with a hustle, closest to the ball for UDC with under 8 to go in this first half. 5-3 game, excuse me. Molloy Lions on top here in this East Coast Conference showdown. Opener for both teams. Cateau getting it in to the offensive box. Wesley Cateau going towards X. So Cateau's going to start from there. He's going to dodge. Get it out to Jackson, Jay Jackson Jr. Big body. Oh, but great save. Right at him, though. But he put it right on Michaels. And try to paint those corners. Jackson is just a load out there. Really different size guy. You're talking about 6'6", almost 250. Don't see too many lacrosse players built like that. Delaney moving it over to Downing. It's setting up from the top is Del Gierno. Going to try to dodge on the shorty. He does. Flips it over. Good ball movement. A good save. Blocked away. Can Gregory run it down? He does. He flips it up. Oh, no. Back to the Lions now with possession. And that's Del Gierno. A nice play from behind by UDC. But no, it's still loose, and Downing comes away with it. Wow. UDC had a couple opportunities. Diamato to Downing now. A couple opportunities to get a clear and get possession. Not able to do so. So Diamato comes around the corner. Moves the ball quickly. Delaney sets a screen, and there's a shot off the screen, and there's a save from Miller. As Ford couldn't get a whole lot on it. Quickly ahead, here's UDC in transition. Saunders with a lot of green space. And a shot from way too far out. Saved by Michaels. Michaels too good of a goalie to get scored on from 25. Might have even been 30. There's a good dodge there. Ahead. McDonough now gets it in. Touch for the Lions over to Downing. He's been the guy orchestrating the offense all afternoon for the Lions. Placencia with Shem on him. There's some looking for the cutter. Take it away. Taken away by UDC and Ross. Ross is ahead. Nolan Ross with the clear. Now he's looking for his shorty to flip it to. He does. The midi comes on the field. Nicely done is Sander Torres. Torres moves it over to Boko. Boko's going to get a touch for UDC, get in the blue. We're going to get a timeout. Firebird. So Coach Roger Colbert wants to talk it over. 61 left on that clock, and he gets a timeout with 5:05 to go in this first half 5-3 game. We'll take a quick break as well. All right, out of the timeout, UDC with possession. About 60. You'd make it 60 on the shot clock. Down in this game, 5-3. 5:05 to go, second quarter, so we're 5:05 away from halftime. As the Firebirds try to get organized here on offense, take advantage of an opportunity here with possession. Good ball movement. Jacob Saunders flips it over to Boko, who's been deadly from that range. Oh, Shem can't handle the pass. It's loose and is picked up, or flipped up. Giving chase is Xander Torres and knocks it up. But no, picked up by UDC. Cody has the possession. And we've got a whistle. Another timeout. Roger Colbert's going to try to get these guys organized again. So 4:39 to go in the first. Timeout UDC, and they'll have 74 seconds left on the clock when we get back. All right, off the timeout, UDC with possession. We got Saunders, Torres. 0 is Torres, Saunders is 1. 14 is Cody. And he gets it over to Vo, number 4. Flips it over here to the near side to Saunders, back to Torres. Cody. Hansberry's out there as well, number 21. Goes to Saunders. Saunders faked the pass to Hansberry. Pulls it back out. Saunders over to Hansberry. There's now a loose ball. Somehow picked up. Shot. Oh, off the mark from UDC. Almost a really good one from Wesley Cateau. Looked like he had the goalie down for a second. So 30 on the clock. Vo with a nice dodge. Stay in. Oh, no, excuse me. It's only 2 on the clock. UDC's going to hurry, and they've thrown it away, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. So UDC with a violation of the shot clock with 4:01 to go in this first half, trailing 5-3. Ball is being picked up by Brendan McDonough at midfield. He'll get the restart. 4:01 to go just on his side of the midfield mark. Gets across. Free clear there. McDonough looking for some options, pulls it back. Flips it ahead to Downing. Well, almost threw it away. Downing does a good job to climb the ladder and catch it. And possession here for the Lions as they're moving it around. Downing flipping it over to Delberto. Delberto with Shem on him. Delberto trying the left side, far side of the field. He goes around towards X. See if he tries to dodge from there. He does with the shorty on him. Nice spin move. Comes the help from Gregory. Pass ahead to Downing. That is lost. Ball's on the ground. That was like a field hockey scrum. And picked up by Xavier Harris. So Xavier Harris, 41, coming through. Kicks it ahead over the half field mark. Picked up by Saunders. Oh, but out of bounds. Wow. It was a crazy possession there. Crazy exchange on a possession. Xavier Harris could not handle it cleanly, and then neither could Saunders. So missed opportunity for UDC after some good defense, but that's all right. The Lions in a charitable mood throw it back away. So 3:04 to go in this first half. Suddenly, it's like Lacrosse Follies out here. Miller throws it ahead and too high to Shem. Can he get it there? Oh, it does before he gets hit. Oh, that's got to be a penalty. Yeah, it is. So I think it's a headshot from Liam Linden. So UDC, Shem's going to be okay if he can still find the sideline. Number 12, Jordan Shem, took the worst end of that. The freshman really got jacked up there. Vo flips it out to Julian Shem. Shem brothers from Sykesville, Maryland. Torres fakes the flip. Now takes a nice move. Couple moves, shot, and a goal! Xander Torres. He made that happen himself. 5-4 game. .227 left in this first half. It's suddenly a one-goal game. UDC has clawed back into it. So this is twice they've had these 3-goal deficits and then cut them to 1. It's 3-0 start to this game. UDC had cut it to 3-2 prior to the end of the second, only to see the Molloy Lions go on a 2-0 goal run to start this quarter off. No UDC on a 2-0 goal run to bring it back to a 1-goal game. Let's see if Lofton can continue his magic in the face-off circle, and he does. He flips it back to Shem. Shem fakes it ahead, gets it across midfield. Shem got to get it towards the offensive zone. Waiting for the shorty. Gets it over to Cateau. Wesley Cateau flips it ahead. Oh, good catch by Torres. Torres who just scored. Back to Cateau. Cateau from X. Cateau with a nice little spin move, but he's been double teamed there. Ball's knocked away and stolen away, but what are they going to say? In the crease on Cateau, so possession. Good job by McCann. And also Delaney there on the double. Here comes Delaney. He's strong with the ball. Getting it clear. Wow. Delaney told the ref something. The ref didn't like it. Got a conduct foul right at midfield. So here's UDC. Gregory. Carson Gregory flipping it ahead quickly to Torres. Torres with the head of steam. UDC likes to push if they can. Torres back to Vo. Vo now from that X position. He's going to try the left side. He's going to pull out. He's got the new man on that he gets it to. That's Kendall Jones, who's now got a short stick. Jones over to Saunders, to Shem. Shem with a little dodge, takes one towards the head, flips it over to Saunders, who can't get it off. Ball slipped ahead. And Egan had gotten it over to Adicio. No, it wasn't Adicio, excuse me. They're quickly ahead. Downing loses it. Greg Freg for UDC. Here's Shem going towards the goal. Over to Torres, flipped up front. Oh, missed point blank range. Vo chasing it down. We're going to get a crease violation on Torres. Unfortunate. Sorry, 35 is Dom Sorrow, who had the nice clear a few moments ago. Came in the long stick. First time we've seen Dom Sorrow for the Lions. And there's a clear. Just drop it in. Fake from McDonough. Now they get over to Downing. Downing moves it to Ford. Ford, of course, with the 3 goals already. And what's it called? We got too many men on the field? Now we're going to timeout. So it's going to be a Molloy timeout with 32 seconds left here in this first half of the second quarter, 5-4 game. All right, out of timeout for Molloy. They lead at 5-4, 32 seconds left here in this second quarter. Molloy will, looks like at Brian Ford. He's going to pick up the ball. Yeah, Brian Ford's going to pick up the ball on the far side of the field. He pulls it back. So it'll be Ford out there on the midi line. Del Gierno. And here's Ford trying the left side. Flips it to Downing. Downing quickly moving it. And there's a nice spin move and a shot. A great save! Somehow, some way, Miller with the save up the Delaney bullet. I mean, Delaney fired that thing in there. D'Amato on the start. Xavier Harris pushing him away from the goal. Good job with just 15 to go. Uh-oh, loose again is Delaney. Again, ball's knocked down. Somehow it's still alive in there. Ford picks it up. No, loses it. The chase is on with just 5 seconds. That should do it for the quarter. Maybe not 5. Now the clock's going to stop, and it's going to be UDC ball. Whew. Wild exchange error. Looks like the Firebirds are going to be able to head to the quarter, or excuse me, the halftime mark, just down a goal, and they do. As Gregory tosses it ahead, kills the time. So Firebirds go to the locker room, down a goal, 5-4. That's where we stand at the half. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with you start of the third quarter after the break. Get ready for the start of the second half. UDC trailing Molloy 5-4. UDC fell down early in this game, 3-0. 3 goals to start the game for Molloy's Brian Ford. Ford had a hat trick by the 3:53 mark of the first. Then UDC got going. Joseph Cote with his 8th goal of the season at that point, 7th goal of the season, at that point, followed by a Eric Boko goal, first of his 2. Made it a 3-2 game, but second quarter, Gazano with a goal for Molloy, followed by Del Gierno, making it 5-2. UDC got a goal for Boko and Xander Torres, and that's where we stand right now, 5-4. So UDC, once again, we'll watch Carnell Lofton, who's been excellent with the face-off today for the Firebirds, facing Jordan Abu. Bua, and he wins it again, but no, Bua comes from behind with a long stick. They switched it up, put in a long stick for it, but that's all right. UDC still gets possession as Joseph Cote picks it up. Jacob Saunders now going down the right side, deliberately towards behind the cage. Flips it out to Shem. Shem over to Torres. Torres over to Boko, who's got 2 of the UDC goals. Eric Boko pulls it out. Now he spins back. Boko going to flip it over to Cody. Now heads to X. Flips it over to Saunders, who will stay at X now. Saunders backs up to get a running start towards the end line. Feeds it to Boko. Flipping it over to Xander Torres. Torres is going to move it over to Boko. Overthrows him, but it's going to stay in, thankfully, to the grass. For the grass, it's the advantage of grass versus an AstroTurf field. That would have been out of bounds, or field turf, rather. Saunders over at X, flips it out to Shem. Xander Torres fires from way out, but saved high, but UDC will keep possession as, are they going to call a shot on goal? Yes, new shot clock, it should be, for the Firebirds. Boko now shot high. UDC closest to the ball as Shem is back there. Shem coming out of it. Julian. They're going to move it out to Boko after Jay Jackson checked in. Torres flips it over to 3 UDC players chasing it. Now hitting the deck is Cody as he gets taken down. I think it's going to stay with UDC. Yes, brand new shot clock. The violation goes on McCann. It's a new shot clock for UDC. 13:10 to go in the third. Here's a shot from Boko from way out, but right on goal. Christian Michaels been really strong back there, but those he can see that are coming right at him are not going to be the ones you get to dot the corners. They weren't able to do that. Chris Delaney gets it over for the Lions. Flips it ahead over Downing's head. Not exactly been a passing clinic by either team today, but Downing gets it back over to Delaney. Egan down the right alley, shoots past Miller, and chasing it down. It's Downing. But Downing has been pretty much running the offense today. Ryan Downing from that X position. Now he moves it over to Paul Henke. Paul Henke out to Delaney. Delaney trying to dodge. Saunders does and misses wide right. Whew. Had a good look. He had an empty shot that he had a corner to hit if he could have put it on goal, but missed. And Miller beat. Here comes Downing wrapping it around on Miller, and he's going to miss short side. Miller's going to hustle, but it's going to stay. As Paul Henke was the closest to the ball with the Molloy Lions. With 27 on the shot clock and ticking. Excuse me. Yeah, 27 on the clock is not moving on that end. I don't know what's going on. It's moving on this end. Here comes Delaney, low shot and goal. With what they're going to call 10 on the shot clock, he gets it by Miller. It seemed like the clock might have started late there. I'm not sure. Delaney with the goal. So Chris Delaney worked really hard on that possession to get his 8th goal of the season. It's back to a 2-goal lead, 6-4 for Molloy with 12:01 to go in this third quarter play. So once again, Jordan Abua against UDC's Parnell Lofton Jr. Lofton Jr. again gets it. Wow, and he takes a shot, but gets up. No worse for it, and they move it back to Miller. Miller walking it up. Jogging it up, actually. Flips it underhanded. Oh, to Gregory, misses it. Lofton looking for it. Gregory almost had it, and now we got offside on UDC. It's a shame because, again, Lofton with the advantage on the faceoff. He's going to pick up grounders cleanly. Then handle control after that. Oh, from behind! Well done by Ross. Causes the turnover. Oh, no. But caught there by Shem. Quickly ahead. Here goes Shem to Shem. And he gets it stripped from behind. And there's a fight for it. One of the Shems gets the worst end of that, but it's going to be UDC possession after the push. That was Julian Shem who got knocked over, forcing the penalty to be called. Coming in for UDC off the change is going to be Kendall Jones out with a short stick, so you got Jones out there up front. Got Cateau behind the goal at X, looking for Cody. He flips it out to Vo. Vo being harassed over there, moving it over to Shem. Jackson Jr. over to Kendall Jones. Kendall Jones looking to dodge, somehow keeps his feet after slipping initially. Cateau, another slip and fall. Boy, everybody's falling around out here. Here comes Jackson. Oh, can't handle the pass. Oh, he started moving before he handled it. And there's a fight. Ball still on the ground. It can be picked up by UDC is the question. Kendall Jones, he's got a long stick coming at him, slashing at the ball. Somehow Jones coming out of it. No, still in front of us right here. Losing Vo, the smallest guy in the field, has it. He's going towards the goal now. Flipping it over to Shem. He's got the touch. It should be, and it is a new clock for UDC, so it reset at 80, so now we're down to 70 on the clock. Kendall Jones now pulls it out. Over here on the near side, that's Cody. Joseph Cody with a goal already in this game. He retreats. 10 minutes left in the third. UDC trailing Molloy 6-4. Looking for a second straight win. Xander Torres. Back to Jones. Jones misses the pass, but he's all right. Nobody's near him. Gets it. Cody the quick move. Cody's going to shoot. Low angle. Wow. But it's going to be possession UDC with 35 on the clock as Vo was back there. So Vo and Julian Shem flips it out. There's a shot from Julian Shem high and wide. Who's going to be closest? I believe UDC should be. Yes, they are. Vo and Cody with a hustle. It's Joseph Cody from British Columbia, Canada. Over to Jeffrey Vo from Silver Spring, Maryland. Boy, players just fall left and right when they get near the crease. Here's Jacob Saunders. Over to Xander Torres. Torres, a nice move. His man slips. Torres with a shot, and oh, somehow saved by Michaels. Michaels is been tremendous in there. Christian Michaels. Now cleared cleanly by Placencia. Downing moving it back to Polhanke, back to Downing. So Egan comes out onto the field, moves it over the far side of the field to Adam Hyman. Now back to Downing after Polhanke got it to him. Downing to Hyman. Over to Egan. Egan now going to attack the left alley. But good recovery defense from UDC to help out there on the shorty. Good job by Ross to help out Saunders. On the ground now, somehow, and up with it still is Hyman. They had him down on the ground for a moment. Polhanke with 27 on the clock. That's Downing now waiting for a screen. Downing flips it out. There's a shot from Hyman, but easily saved by Miller as he saw it cleanly. Good defense by UDC. Good help D and primary D back there as well. Flipped ahead. Ross trying to throw a home run pass. Missed. Can Hansberry run it down, and it doesn't look like it. Blown opportunities. Another turnover from UDC. Just get possession. Value it. Maxwell Hansberry couldn't handle the home run pass. McCann restarted it, then flipped it over across the field to Linden, who gets it into the midi. Del Dierno Del Gierno's going to shoot it. Oh, wow. He had a head of steam. What a shot from Delberto's feed. Del Gierno has got 2 goals now. It's once again a 3-goal lead, so as quickly as UDC can cut it to a 1-goal lead, Molloy seems to pull away with 7:38 to go here in the third. So 2 occasions this has happened. Now the question is, can UDC get that answer? So once again, in the face-off circle, Jordan Abua with the long stick, trying to slow down Cornell Lofton Jr. Not necessarily winning the face-off, just slow him down. But again, Lofton able to get it. And this time that doesn't work as he gets ahead of the long stick, flips it ahead. Oh, and it's battered away by Delaney. Still loose. Who's going to come away with it? Vo somehow does for a minute, and then he loses it. And just sticks everywhere, slashing. What do we got? And they're going to call push on Kendall Jones. No, 33 on UDC. They're saying got the push. The face-off man, Cornell Lofton Jr. With 7:19 left here in this third quarter. A lot of chaos in that possession. And the restart here is going to be Brendan McDonough. McDonough gets it across midfield. McDonough down the right side for Molloy. Flipped it ahead to Paul Henke, who gets it once again to Downing. Downing's the guy who makes it happen back there. Down to Egan. Egan to Delaney. It's Chris Delaney now. He's going to attack from up top. He's going to push down the alley. Oh, lowers his shoulder. What do we got? We've got to have a call on that, right? Woo! A little football, right? Giovanni Barhana took the worst end of that. Matt Miller getting it ahead, trying to get it ahead to Carson Gregory. Gregory throws it ahead. Oh, Shem gets it, but quickly gets pushed back by Linden. Shem trying to get a touch for UDC, pulls it back. Saunders now better hurry up and get the touch with just 63 left. They haven't advanced yet, have they? Yeah, they got the touch. Okay. The touch for Saunders. Okay. They're in. Shem around from X. Nice move from Shem. Oh, but he loses it. Had taken away and then picked up by Michaels. Wow. So possession over to Delaney. McCann. Now it's to Delaney. And we got a penalty on Torres. Unbelievable. Right in front of us. Delaney flips it ahead. I don't know if we got a front coming through here, but all of a sudden the wind has really picked up out here. And UDC is going to go a man down. Torres is going to probably get unnecessary roughness. That's probably going to be a minute. Here's Downing. Quickly UDC. Kendall Jones now with his long stick out there. Trying to stay on Downing. Get the ball away from him. 5:40 to go in this third quarter. And now with possession and backing up. It's Del Gierno trying to dodge on the shorty. Del Gierno going to the left side. Changes directions over to Downing. Downing now with Jones on him. Jones might have got him high. No call, luckily. Kendall Jones really, really making Downing work for it here. Downing is not afraid to work for it. And scores. Oh, wow. What a shot. And there's 2 penalty flags. I think they're hopefully picked up at this point. We'll see. But now a 4-goal lead. First time of the game. This is the largest lead after Downing. I mean, he held the ball forever and paid it off with a goal. Wow. That was unassisted from Ryan Downing, his 12th of the season. He is the Lions' leading goal scorer. And Kendall Jones will go in. I think they're picking up the Torres flag. I'm not sure, though. He might. No, Torres is going out, too. Might have 2 UDC guys headed in. It could be a 2-man advantage. Yes, it is. And the Lions, wow, with the 4-goal lead for the first time, is Downing and Jones out for UDC. And both are 1-minute penalties. Slash on Kendall Jones, unnecessary roughness on Torres, which we saw literally right in front of our broadcast position. So UDC really Now, Cornell Lofton Jr. has won a lot of faceoffs here, the freshman, out of Middletown, Delaware. He came into the game just under 60%. He's well over that today. Gets another win. They really need to hold this ball for the next minute if they can. Miller trying to direct traffic out there. Nobody's flashing right now, so he has to get it over to Logan. Logan from somebody from behind him. Oh, no. Logan that picks it back up. Nicely done. Or, excuse me. Yeah, that is Futrell. I'm sorry, Futrell. Oh. I don't know how they missed the push in the back. Futrell was knocked down from behind with the possession of the ball. Thought that was illegal, but maybe we've had some rule changes recently. All right, across midfield. And back on offensive is Del Gierno. And there's a quick opportunity and a goal. Too easy for Egan. And that should clear the box, and it does. So the two-man advantage, UDC pays the price for it. 9-4 game with Egan getting on the board for the first time. With 4:38 left in this third quarter, suddenly it's getting a little uncomfortable here for the home team. And here we go. Lofton wins the faceoff, but no, stripped from behind from the long stick. Arbua, nicely done, but UDC and Saunders in business. Here comes Jacob Saunders in a hurry, but saved by Michaels. It's not enough on it. Michaels has been terrific goal. Really good day for him. Liam Linden. Back to Delaney. Delaney quicks it ahead quickly to Linden, who had fed the cutter nicely, but then good defense from UDC as Gazano was unable to handle it. Push on UDC, so it's going to stay with the Lions. Ryan Downing picks it up. And there's a shot from Delaney and a goal. Wow. Floodgates have opened here suddenly as Delaney has added his second 10-4 game, 3:57 left in this third quarter as the Molloy Lions, UDC cut it to 1 at 5-4 and have been on a 5-0 run ever since here to start this third quarter. Jordan Abua again with that long stick in there, the senior, trying to slow down Lofton. He is holding. Is the call. So Lofton is going to roll it over to Kendall Jones. Stays in with a long stick. Shem from behind X. Over to Boko. Cateau out there. Oh, throws it so high that Boko loses his stick. Oh, my goodness. Transition opportunity now with Del Gierno. I mean, he's got a full head of steam. Flips off the down and quick pass. Quick back, then a little bit too much tic-tac-toe perhaps as he misses D'Amato. So the pass was errant from Gazano to D'Amato. And UDC catches a break, maybe. We'll see. Futrell making the run. The deep hole gets through. Now he flips it over to Jeffrey Vole. Now he's going to head out. Kendall Jones will come in. So get another shorty out there. So you got Saunders, Vo, Torres, Cody, and Shem. Julian Shem, that is. The attackman out there. Shem's from Sykesville, Maryland. Julian is the junior. Jordan's a freshman. UDC really could use a goal here. Torres, slips, falls, but Cody with a good chance. Misses wide left. Boy, that ball ricocheted off the school and came back quickly from Vo, and a shot from Jones. And closest to the ball, they're going to say, is Liam Linden with a good hustle. So UDC, boy, just One and done on that possession. Now quickly, Placencia to Downing, but a save from Miller. Miller on the spot. Quickly ahead to Ross. Ross making the run. Ross gets it across midfield to Torres. Torres with a man on him. Quickly to Cody, who's had an advantage there. Back to Torres, and what a save. Again from Michaels with a terrific save. I think we're going to get a penalty coming up. Should be on Molloy for shot from behind. Referee's talking it over, and going off is going to be, it looks like the midi 30 is Hunter Harvey, who just got into the game. We'll see. I believe it's going to be Harvey. No, or is it Delaney? It's hard to tell. Now Delaney's standing on the sideline. Now Harvey's shading towards a penalty. All right, they're saying reset the shot clock. It's going to be UDC ball. Yeah, it is Harvey. Yeah. So Harvey got the penalty. The freshman, Hunter. Actually, it's two players, so it's Harvey and 9. Hyman, both a minute. So UDC with a chance here. 2-man advantage, see what they can do with it. There's an opportunity. Cody gets a stick taken out of his hand. Oh, what a rough break that is. McCann somehow comes up with it. To Linden. Oh, UDC has just not been very good with these man advantages today. Xavier Harris, nicely done, picking up the grounder. Oh, throws it a little too high. Ball still loose. Now picked up. Oh, big check from Xavier Harris. Legal. Goes Saunders. Takes the slash, still goes. And here's a shot from Kendall Jones. The long stick. What a shot! Kendall Jones. Woo! 10-5. Firebirds needed that. Always love it when the LSM comes up and rips one. 1:16 to go in the quarter. It's back to a 5-goal game. It's the 4th goal of the season for Jones. Well executed shot. He just ripped that thing. It was about 30 out. So, legal procedure there called on the face-off. So UDC will have a clean possession here with 1:16 to go in this third. Cutting it to a 5-goal game again. See if they can cut it into some more. Eric Boko over to Shem. Good to see UDC able to take advantage of that 2-man advantage. Kendall Jones. Rip. That's a highlight kind of play. Jacob Saunders with the ball. Pulling it out. There's 50 on the shot clock. Now gets over to Hansberry, who's just come in. Hansberry. See if he tries to dodge here. No, instead he gets it back to Saunders. Saunders quickly to Hansberry, picking up some position. Nice move from Hansberry. Ah, but he gets it slapped away. Arbua again. He has been a pest with that thing from behind. Here comes Delaney with a head of steam. Delaney with a shot. Saved by Miller. Kendall Jones chasing with Delaney. He's chasing Delaney. Delaney flips it back to Diamato, and he falls. Or no, he gets knocked down. Xavier Harrison get ding for that one. And pulling it out is 21. Del Gierno, and he's going to try the right side alley. Good double team to slow him down, and that's going to be the quarter. End of the quarter, and UDC will be a man down to start the 4th, trailing by the score of 10-5. We'll take a quick timeout before we get started for the 4th quarter here on the UDC stream. We're underway here in the fourth, going left to right. Is Delaney moving it over for the Molloy Lions, leading at 10-5 over UDC here. Firebird Sportsplex. Downing moving it quickly over. With a really good ball movement here. There's a shot from Delaney, but it gets hit on the way into the goal by one of the defensemen. Never made it on goal. Ball's loose. Who's going to come away with it? Kendall Jones misses the swipe. Uh-oh. Cleanly Delaney shot and goal. Oh, wow, off the turnover. Just like that, it is 11-5 Molloy. With Delaney really with a purpose after picking up that loose ball. 14:31 left. Back to a 5-goal advantage for the visitors. Wind's really picking up out here too. Abu is sticking with that long stick that's kind of slowed Lofton down. Hasn't stopped him, but slowed him down a little bit. Lofton overall has been terrific. His numbers will bear that out at the end of this one. Freshman from Middletown, Delaware, wins another faceoff. Flips it back to Miller. Miller quickly over to Ross. Ross drops it though. Oh boy. Ross cross field to Jones. Jones now looking for somebody to flash open, but nobody is, so Jones going to just run with it. Jones alone. Good luck trying to get in his way. Jones gets through the traffic. Oh, loses the ball though. Unfortunate break there. And right ahead, and good defense from Ross. Ball's behind both players. They don't see it. And instead, coming through the fracas and losing it for a second was Harvey. And wow, Harvey back. McDonough now, 32. Brendan McDonough flipping it ahead to Diamato. Diamato letting Polhenke take it back to McDonough. McDonough moving it over to Dempsey. That's loose. Could Jones get the loose ball? No, he can't. Instead, Diamato has it. Back to McDonough. Here comes McDonough getting downhill in a hurry. There's a quick feed and a shot and saved, and luckily by the goal. That was Gazzano's shot, Robert Gazzano. Coming on the restart. Polhenke trying to wrap around. Defended tightly, though, from Futrell. There's a shot in front of goal. Wow. As Gazzano gets one. 12-6. Really slipping away here for the Firebirds in the second half. They had it to a goal at the break. And now it is been built back up to a 6-goal lead. To a 6-goal lead, the largest lead of the game, I might add, for Molloy. So Gazzano with that goal. After Delaney delivered the 11th goal, Gazzano delivers the 12th goal. So here on the near side wing, Sean Placencia and Xander Torres as Lofton and Arbua get ready to get started. And we're going to get they're saying Lofton moved, so rare loss for UDC at the faceoff circle today. Picked up by Chris Delaney, sophomore. Heads up the left side alley, shoots it high, and Miller hustled, but not quite enough. Polhenke will pick it up. Diamato out there with Polhenke and Del Gierno, who's coming up the side with a shot. Wow, what a BB. And it is now the largest lead continuing for the Molloy Lions, who look poised to end a 3-game losing skid for head coach Bill Dunn. It's the East Coast Conference opener. Nigel Wilson's just looks like he might get in this ball game. The backup goalie starting to get warmed up over the sideline. Lofton Jr. floated back to Miller. Miller over to Ross. Ross coming up here on the near side. Man on him is Delaney. He's able to get the clear. Nobody's open. Somebody needs to help him. Flips it over to Jeffrey Vo. Vo's got some space. He's got a green. Oh, but the ball is tipped away. Is Linden with a good stick skills. Able to poke it away. Liam Linden flipping it over midfield to McDonough. Brandon McDonough with a ward. So picked up by UDC. Torres quickly ahead to Vo. Vo flips it ahead to Shem. Julian Shem. Over to Cote. Yeah, Jacob Saunders from the top right. Looking to dodge. Saunders down the right side alley. Switches hands. Flips it out to Xander Torres. 60 on the clock. UDC just needs to get a goal. Doesn't matter how long it takes here. And there's one! Wow! Torres! Rips it. Makes it 13-7. 11:30 to go. Still a lot of time left. I mean, this is a sport where you can score in bunches, needless to say. Still a lot of time left for the Firebirds. Just got to get them one at a time. This is Torres' second of the day. He's got 8 on the season. He's a team leader. Picked up Lofton Jr. again. Boy, he's quickly surrounded, but he just fights through it all. He's going to have some bruises going home tonight. There's Larson, quickly ahead to Cody. Shot, oh, Vo off the crossbar. Off the post, the right post. Dinged it. Buzzed the tower. What a rip that was, though. Julian Shem into Jeffrey Vo. Kendall Jones with that long stick out there. Jacob Saunders, a little deep, but gets it over. Back to Saunders. Saunders trying to dodge. Little weak shot and saved easily by Michaels. Didn't get enough on that one. I need to reset that. Get it out to Cateau. But instead, here comes the Lions. It's a 7-goal lead and quickly into the zone. Oh, there's a shot and an easy goal for Paul Henke. Wow. Placencia off the bench. Right to Paul Henke. Boom. Just like that. So Paul Henke builds it back up to a 14-7 game. 10:53 to go. We got a Molloy timeout as they want to talk it over. We'll talk it over and take a timeout as well. All right, after the goal and the timeout, 14-6, I think I said 14-7, it's 14-6. So the news gets worse. 14-6, Molloy on top. So coming to take the face off. Carnell Lofton Jr. this time. Who are they going to send to challenge him? It looks like for the first time, Matthew Resnick will go into the face-off circle. Number 19, and it's an easy win for Lofton. Quickly ahead. Oh, overthrows Cody. Turnover UDC. Unbelievable. Even when things go right, they go wrong. Flipped ahead to Delaney. Here comes Chris Delaney. Getting it into the offensive zone. Touch made. Here he comes wrapping around. He's got a full head of steam behind X. A little stop-start. Well defended by UDC. And there's a shot from way out, a big save. UDC's got Nigel Wilson in goal, his first opportunity. He makes the save. Gregory trying to flip it over. Oh, trying to push it back now is Placencia. Looking for some options, flips it over to Ford. Ford had the first 3 goals of the game. Kind of quiet since. Placencia, with Torres guarding him. His screen did not work as Futrell just blasted forward. And that's a high errant shot, but 9:42 to go, still possession for the Lions. Clock has not started for some reason. There it goes. Here's Ford. Drop pass. Polanki on the right side. Bohanna guarding him. Bohanna chasing Polanki. Oh, there's a point-blank shot, an opportunity, and goal. It's too easy. Gazzano was able to just kind of park himself towards right in front of that crease on the left side. And number 42 gets a goal. So we're at 15-6 with 9:20 left. So Gazzano with his second goal this quarter. And again, a clean win for Lofton if he can pick it up, and he does. But throws it away, but lost out of bounds by the Lions. So Ross, the freshman, Nolan Ross from British Columbia. Gets it over to Jacob Saunders. Jacob Saunders taking it down the left side. So he's going to initiate the offense from the X. Here it comes. So quickly over to Kendall Jones. Jones thinking of fire. Yes, he does, but right on goal and saved by Michaels. Michaels has had a really solid game. Adam Hyman passes it over. Oh, big save by the goalie, Nigel Wilson, who just got in there. Placencia was really wound up on that one. Shem unable to get it. Now pops ahead. Here comes Paul Henke down the left side. Pulling it back out. Now running towards X. Diamato. He'll hold it to the right side now. Diamato looking for some options. Flips it out to Egan. Egan now pulls it back out. Egan trying to dodge on the shorty. Good job there by the defense. Gateau. Wesley Gateau with a good defensive possession there. Ball's loose. Yes, Carson picks it up, but that's going to be a foul. Carson Gregory picked it up at the cross-check, and now we're getting another penalty as we come off the field. Maybe somebody said something to a ref. So just making bad to worse decisions here for UDC. You got Shem in the box. Julian Shem. Cross check 1 minute. All right, so you have Jordan and Julian Shem. Cross check for Jordan Shem. Then Julian Shem was offside, and then you got Jordan Shem with a misconduct. So a minute and a half and a minute. 2 men down for UDC, down by 8 goals. Not ideal, and now another penalty coming up. Oh my goodness. A quick, nice save by Wilson. And they're going to get another penalty. I mean, this is crazy. How many flags are there out left? Kendall Jones, multiple infractions. He got a slash, and now they got hats on the field. I mean, these. 7:14 to go. I mean, at this point, it's going to be Nigel Wilson out there by himself. Kendall Jones in the box. It's going to be 6-on-3 here. 1 minute slash, 1 minute. What else do we have? Unreleasable, looks like, too. Big save by Wilson. Another save by Wilson. Wilson running for his life there. Wow. Ball's loose, and that's going to UDC. Wow, with 6:44 to go. What a battle by backup goalie Nigel Wilson, the junior. They got a slash on Jones and unsportsmanlike. I think one of the players has been released, so we've gotten one player back. Still 2 down, though. We're 3 players down a second ago. Shem is back in. Julian Shem, that is. Vose, no, he's not able to pick it up. Complete chaos out here as the ball is sent back to backup goalie James Kahn is now in. It's hard to keep up who's out. The Delaney, wow, with the dish to Downing in an easy goal. So Downing makes it 16-6 with 6:18 to go. So 10-goal game now. Right, 6:18 to go, 16-6. Molloy is things have unraveled here for UDC with these penalties. Frustration. Lofton Jr. able to win the faceoff again. Quickly over to Torres. Torres gets it in, gets a touch. Torres the full head of steam. Fakes it, passes, he shoots and scores! Xander Torres is the hat trick. No, wow, no goal. They say he touched the crease. Unbelievable. What a day. Ugh. So UDC, Mabrana is in for the first time. Medrano, excuse me, in for the first time, number 16, Jason Alberto Medrano, the junior defenseman. That shot's wide. Off to Del Guillermo. Del Guillermo misses the shot wide. But now Delaney winds up, and his shot is blocked on the way to the goal. Hyman throwing it back, but somehow saved, now pushed out of bounds. Good job, UDC's defense there to take away the field. Nico Tharp quickly ahead. Whoa, Vo bites it, catches it. Pulling it out to Ross. Gets it over to Shem. Couteau moves it ahead. Couteau with a nice dodge. Cody, excuse me, with the dodge. Cody now stick on him. Shoots low, hits a crossbar. The left side of the post, the left post, I should say. Delaney quickly ahead, throws it ahead and throws it away. A little sloppy here with 4:48 to go. Guys trying to get some highlight reel stuff going. So Saunders brings it into play. 4:45 left here in regulation. Game has slipped away from the Firebirds here in this fourth quarter. Where it has been all Molloy, the Lions, excuse me, over to Saunders. Saunders gets by one dodge, changes direction, flips it over. Shim trying to dodge but flips it back instead to Torres. Torres just had the goal taken away for the crease violation. Fakes his right, goes left, down the alley. He's going to shoot it, and he's going to miss. A good save there by the backup goaltender for the Lions, James Kahn. Michaels was so good for them earlier. Now with a head of steam is Downing. He's going to shoot high and wide. 3:48 left. Firebirds going to fall to 1-3, start the season at 0-1 in the ECC. The Lions from Molloy will get to 3-5 and 1-0 in ECC play. And there's a goal, just like that. And another penalty. It flags everywhere as there's an argument at the other end of the field. It's a 17-6 game, 3:38 to go. Frustration's boiling over here. Joseph Cody's going to be out of this game. We'll see what all the flags are when it's done. They're laundry all over this field. With 3:38 left. Let's get this whole thing sorted out. We have a player from Molloy already in the box. Looks like Cody was ejected for UDC. The ref's trying to get the numbers straight. All right, 3:38 left. We're still trying to figure out what the infractions are for the officials. Liam Linden was the one who left the field for Molloy. Joseph Cody for UDC. Two minutes for Liam Linden. 2 minute. So Cody with a 1 minute unsportsmanlike. And Linden, 2-minute unsportsmanlike. Both are unreleasable. So UDC will be a man up for a minute out of this exchange. So right now we're going to 5-on-5 to that point. So until Cody gets released, he's got to get himself over in the penalty box. So here we go. UDC 5-on-5 for a minute, then UDC a man up for a minute, and we've already got a whistle. We got one too many players for UDC. With 3:33 left. Okay, now we got to sort it out. So Torres gets it started for the Firebirds. Vo, back to Torres. Kendall Jones with it. Long stick, fired it. What a save. Khan, the backup goaltender, has done a nice job since coming in. Veller gets it across. That should have been over and back, and it was. And the feet, Del Gierno's feet were on the other side of the field. Here we go. Kendall Jones got it over to Torres. Here goes Torres. He's getting ridden pretty good there from Delaney. There's a slash from Delaney. There's a flag. And here comes Torres. Mad, shoots, misses. It's going to be a Lions ball, but it won't matter. It's actually going to be a UDC ball because they're going to go a man up now. Delaney's going to go to the penalty box. So Delaney goes in for the slash. Looks like a 1 minute. So 1 minute for the slash. So UDC is a man up, and they'll be 2 men up shortly. Once the other part of this penalty, I think in like 8 seconds, they should be 2 men up as they'll get a player back. So we're 5-on-4 for the time being for the Firebirds. And they'll be able to add a player here in the next 10 seconds, I think, or less. Here comes Jones, wrapped around, misses. Ball's loose. Oh, UDC just not taking advantage of these man-up opportunities. Khan throws it ahead. Now UDC's got 6 out there. Problem is they don't have the ball. McCann, there's a flag on UDC. Picked up and, well, no possession. Behind you, it is the ball. And then continuing the run and taken away, and we're going to get a UDC penalty. I mean, I don't know if there's a flag bonus for today or what. Shot to the head. Xander Torres, unnecessary. The UDC as quickly as they got a man advantage, or 2-man advantage, they give it back. With 2:10 to go. So 5-on-4. So UDC's got the should actually be 4-on-4 right now. Yeah, 4-on-4, right? It can't be right. They have an extra man in the box. How does the math work on this? Yeah, UDC need one more player. Yeah, UDC should have 5 players. All right, here we go. Nico Tharp out there. So it should be 4 Lions out there on offense and 5 UDC defensemen. Here we go, 2:09 to go. The game that can't end quick enough. Del Gierno running towards the corner. They're going to try to run away as much as they can for the UDC defense. There's a slip. And picked up and flipped away by UDC. Can it get to the midfield mark? And it does. So can the Firebirds get on offense? Yeah, and offside on the Lions. So UDC ball quickly on the restart. Dylan Donaldson with a shot. Saved by Kahn. It's still loose. Picked up somehow by Tevetter. Tevetter throws it ahead, and now it's turned over. Picked back up again by the Firebirds and dropped for a moment from Medrano. Medrano, though, gets it over to Cateau. Cateau takes it up the right side. Boy, it's been chaotic. Torres should be free soon to come back in. And UDC, I think we're all back to even strength at this point. Yes, we are. So for the final minute, as we come up on the 1 minute mark left in this game, it's back to even for both teams. Donaldson from the X. Donaldson tried to dodge. Flips it out. Linden was on him. And there's a shot from Torres. This one's going to count. Xander Torres with his third of the game. He got one taken away earlier. So 47 seconds left. It's now 17-7. Dre Alexis will take the face off, the freshman for the Molloy Lions against Cornell Lofton Jr., freshman from Middletown, Delaware. It's off the violation, Lofton Jr. Goes backwards with it. Wilson gets it up to the midi. Can't handle the pass at first, and they still fight for it, and that was Tharp. The push from the Lions. 31 seconds to go. And UDC can try to get one more opportunity to score here. Areba moving it ahead to Cateau. Cateau with 20 left. Time is of the essence here for UDC. You want to get that one last good look. Oh, shot is blocked before it gets the goalie. Picked up by Shem. He's got to hurry. Cateau gets hit back. I don't know if they'll get a shot off. Just 3, 2, and now they're not going to get another shot off, and that's going to do it. So the Molloy Lions come in here to UDC and beat the Firebirds in the ECC conference opener by the final of 17-7. That'll do it for our broadcast. Till next time, Scott Jackson saying so long here from Firebird Stadium. Final score 17-7. The Molloy Lions beat the UDC Firebirds.